Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Think Unlimited. So in this video you will learn about the parameters and arguments used in user defined functions in Python program. So let's see what are these. Parameters are the variables that are used inside the parenthesis in function header, and the arguments are the variables or values or expressions that are passed in the function call. Let's see and understand this with a simple example. Here I have created a function sum using two variables a and b. As you can see that these two variables are used inside the parenthesis, and that's why they are known as parameters. When I have called this function sum with the variables x and y, then these variables x and y are arguments. For these two variables, the user is asked to enter the value and that are supplied to the variables a and b. Let's understand the output of this program. The user entered the value of x and y as 10 and 20, and the result is stored in the variable 30. But how? Again, see the program. When the user is entered the value x and y, these are copied to the variables a and b, where a and b are the parameters. The values are then added and the result is stored in the variable c. So, during the function call, we say that x and y are arguments, and during the function header, we will say that a and b are the parameters. Now let's see what happens when the arguments will be passed as an expression. So first see what are expressions. It is a combination of values, variables, operators or calls to the functions. For example, x plus 10, y minus 2 and something like this can be known as expression. Now see this simple example. This time we have passed the arguments in the form of expression. The user will enter the value of x and y, which are then added to 2 and 3 respectively, and then the final value of x and y will be supplied or copied to the variables a and b, where a and b are parameters. Let's see the output. You can see here that the user has entered 5 and 5 in both variables x and y. Then these are added to 2 and 3, and the final value of x is 7 and y is 8, which are then copied to the variables a and b, where a and b are the parameters. So the value of c will be 50. Let's see what happens when the arguments passed as values. In this example, we have simply passed the literals or values as 2 and 3, which are then copied to the variables a and b, where a and b are again the parameters as they are used in the function header. So the user is not asked to enter the value to any variable, and we simply pass the values to the function sum and then copy it to the variable a and b. So see the output of this program. You can see here that 2 is copied to variable a, 3 is copied to variable b. Both values are added together and the result is stored in the variable c. So the value of c is 5 this time. I hope that you understood this topic and it knows how can you pass the arguments in the form of expressions, in the form of variables and in the form of values. So let's subscribe my channel, watch my channel for other videos, share this to your friends. Thank you so much.